Alright guys, we are back for more of Nick the Enlightened's birthday special. We just did a 3 Strikes game of The Price is Right 2010 edition for the Nintendo Wii, and that was pretty fun. And we were able to win Nick $27,808, which was not too bad. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. Let's see if we can do good on this game.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Like always, we'll just do easy difficulty. And let's do this. Alright. Let's see if we can pull off a nice win for Nick on this segment.
This is Jeopardy! Today's contestants are... Player 1. Player
Taking
2.
on Katie and Samuel this
Player
game.
3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, everyone. Welcome aboard. Let's take you right now into the...
Alright, let's see what the categories are for the Jeopardy round.
And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. Playwrights.
Playwrights.
The solar system.
The solar system.
Historic
London.
Controversial
TV. Very good.
And
olive oil.
Player 1, where do we start? While pointing the Wii remote at the screen, press the A button to select a...
Let's start off with the solar system for 200.
In December of 2006, NASA announced that water may have flowed on this planet's surface within the past decade. Player 1, use the Wii remote.
What is Mars?
Corresponding direction. You got it.
The solar system for 400.
Select again. In 1980, Hermes, one of these objects, came within 300,000 miles of the Earth. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is a meteor? No.
Any other takers?
So I'm in the hole right here, but it is still early in the game. Let's see what Samuel says. Asteroid?
That's right.
Yeah, that was going to be my second guess. It was right. That's okay.
Pick again, please.
The solar system for 600.
October 10th, 1846, 17 days after the discovery of this planet, its largest moon, Triton, was discovered. Yes, Player 1.
What is Saturn? Oh, dang
Anyone
it.
else care to try to...
I thought for sure that was it right there, but turns out it's not. Man, we are off to a terrible start here.
Here's the response we were looking for. Neptune.
Oh, it was Neptune that we needed. Okay.
3, back to you.
Alright, olive oil for 200.
Most U.S.-produced olive oil comes from this state, so watch out, you dancing raisins. It's Player 1.
What is California? Alright, there we go. Alright, olive oil for 400.
Again, Player 1. It's pure and delicious. The oil that's the cold-pressed result of the first pressing of olives is extra this. Player 1.
What is virgin? Yes! Alright, olive oil for 600.
Check again. Here's a pH test. All olive oils are graded in accordance with the degree of this they contain. Lower is better. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is acidity?
Good.
Alright, there we go. We're out of the hole
We
now.
return to...
Alright, olive oil for 800.
This Greek dish of lamb, marinated in olive oil and spices, grilled and skewered, gets its name from the Greek for skewer. Okay, Player 1.
What is souvlaki?
That's correct.
Alright, olive oil for 1,000.
Player 1. This LA Area Institute's famed olive walk is harvested for olive oil named for the school. Yes, Player 1.
What is Caltech?
Right.
Alright, solar system for 800.
Player one. These solar discharges, consisting of light, heat, and cosmic rays, may last up to an hour. Let's hear it, player one.
What are flares?
Good.
Solar system for 1000.
You get to pick again. In July of 2005, scientists announced the discovery of Eris, a dwarf planet larger than Pluto, in this belt. Player one?
What is the Kuiper Belt?
Yes.
Alright, let's go
Choose again. Player
to
one.
very, very good for 200.
Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound. Yes, player one.
Who is Huckleberry Hound?
Yes.
Alright, very, very good for 400.
Player one. These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967. It's player one.
What are Strawberry Fields?
That's correct.
Very, very good for 600.
Please pick again. Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s. Okay, player one.
Who is Queensberry?
Yep.
That's right. Very, very good for 800.
Select again.
Answer! Daily Double!
It's the Daily Double. You are in first place.
Why not? I'll make it a true Daily Double.
The clue. Tidal Avenue in Theodore Geisel's first book.
What is Mulberry Street?
That's
Yes!
even
We
further.
doubled my money to $10,400. Alright, let's go to very, very good for 1,000.
Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing.
I'm not quite sure what it is, so I'm not going to buzz in on this one.
Here's what we were looking for. Dogberry.
It was Dogberry. Okay.
Player one.
Historic London for 200.
You can visit several of these historic structures like Kensington and Buckingham.
I know this one.
Player one.
What are palaces?
Good for you.
Historic London for 400.
We return to you. Regent's Park was a hunting ground for this 16th century king who never hunted without tiring 8 or 10 horses.
I'll try this one.
Yes, player one.
Who is Henry VIII?
That is
Alright, I picked the right one. Alright, Historic
You get to
London
pick
for
again.
600.
Famous men who orated at Hyde Park's Speaker's Corner include Friedrich Engels and this 1848 Engels co-author. It's player two.
Alright, Katie says Karl Marx, and she's right.
Player two. Back to you.
Historic London for 800.
Arthur Wellesley, the first Duke of this, was known as a soldier, but had an eye for art, as you can see at Apsley House. Okay, player three.
Samuel says Wellington, and he's right.
Player three. Pick again.
Historic London for 1,000.
According to Shakespeare, these conflicts began with a confrontation in the Temple Gardens. Let's hear it.
Right,
player
Samuel
three.
says Barons Wars. No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I may as well try since it is a
Yes,
50-50
player one.
shot. What are Wars of the Roses?
Right.
Yes! Okay.
Player
Let's
one.
do playwrights for 200.
His father, James O'Neill, was a 19th century actor whose most famous role was the Count of Monte Cristo.
I'll try this.
Okay, player one.
Who is Eugene O'Neill? That's right! Playwrights for 400.
Again, public disgust over his play Ghosts caused this Norwegian to retaliate in his An Enemy of the People. Let's hear it, player 3.
Samuel says Hans Christian Andersen, and that's not it.
Any other takers?
I'll go for it.
It's player 1.
Who is Henrik Ibsen? That is correct. Alright, playwrights for 600.
This Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright was related to John Sevier, the first governor of the volunteer state.
What's Kay say? Arthur Miller, and that's not right.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I'm gonna try it.
Okay, player 1.
Who is Tennessee Williams?
Yes.
Got it! Alright, playwrights for 800.
Player 1. This Shakespeare contemporary is remembered for Dr. Faustus and for getting stabbed to death.
I don't know it.
Here's the correct response. Christopher Marlowe.
It was Christopher Marlowe. Okay. Playwrights for 1,000.
A 1934 New York City taxi driver's strike led him to write Waiting for Lefty, the first of his plays to be produced.
Alright, let's see what Katie says. Clifford Otis, and she's right.
Player 2, back to you.
Controversial TV for
This
200.
singer's hip gyrations on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1957 were not shown because they were deemed too sexual.
I'll give this a try.
Yes, player 1.
Who is Elvis Presley? Got it! Alright. Controversial TV for 400.
In a speech, this real-life VP blasted fictional Murphy Brown for her choice to have a child out of wedlock. Let's hear it. Player 2.
Kay says Dan Quayle, and she's right.
You get to pick again. Player
Controversial TV for
This
600.
animated show proved nothing is sacred with the episode Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh.
I'll try this one.
Player 1.
What is South Park? Alright! I picked the right one. Alright, controversial TV for 800.
She shocked many with her wardrobe malfunction in the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show. Okay, player 1.
Who is Janet Jackson? Alright! We got it! Alright, last clue.
Last clue for $1,000. It was alien telekinesis that caused TV's first interracial kiss on this show. Yes, player 3.
Samuel says Star Trek, and he's right, and that puts him out of the hole. Alright, we have a very nice lead at the end of the Jeopardy round with $14,800. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy as Samuel gets to make the first selection since he's in last place. Let's see the categories.
Literature,
Aliceus, country music,
My Spice.
My Spice,
Ouch.
Ouch,
October 1st.
October 1st,
And Word
Word Origins.
Player 3. You're in last.
Ouch for
place.
400.
You get to select first in Double Jeopardy. The rheumatoid type of this is 3 times as common in women as in men. Player 2.
IK says goat. Nope.
Anyone else?
Let's go for it.
Let's hear it. Player 1.
What is arthritis?
Correct.
Got it. Alright, let's do ouch for 800.
Player 1. When these are less than 5 minutes apart and last about a minute, you're in labor, and the fun is just beginning.
Let's give this a try.
It's player 1.
What are Contractions.
Right.
Yes! Alright. Ouch for 1200.
Let's take it over to Kelly.
Look out! A symbol depicting waves, a skull and crossbones, and a person fleeing warn that a device is a source of this.
Okay, player 1.
What is radiation?
Yes.
That's right! Alright. Ouch for 1600.
Per the Major League Baseball injury report, Randy Johnson missed his last regular season start of 2006 due to back these. Yes.
Alright, Katie says polls.
Sorry.
Nope.
That's right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I'll go for it.
It's player 1.
What are spasms? That's right! Alright, ouch for 2000.
Player 1. An amputee may suffer real pain from this ghostly type of limb. Here's what we wanted. Phantom.
Oh, it was Phantom. Okay.
Select again.
Word origins for 400.
This ground meat sandwich gets its name from a German port city. Player 1.
What is hamburger?
You got
That's
it.
right! Alright. Word
You
origins
get
for
to pick again,
800.
player 1. This wood-eating insect gets its name from the Latin for wood-eating worm. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is a termite? Alright! Up to $20,000 now. Word origins for 1200.
This word for a kind of landmass comes from a word meaning to contain. Player 1.
What is island? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player 3.
Alright, Samuel says continent, and that's right. That makes sense.
We return to you, player 3.
Word origins for 1600. And there's the first of 2 daily doubles.
One of the daily doubles. You're second right now.
Alright, Samuel's gonna wager 650.
Here is your clue. This highest natural singing voice for women is Italian for what is above.
Alright, he says alto, and that's not it.
We're talking about soprano.
It was soprano.
Player 3, back to you.
Alright, country music for
At his wedding
400.
reception in 2006, he serenaded bride Nicole Kidman with the song Making Memories of Us.
I'll try it.
Okay, player 1.
Who is Keith Urban?
Right.
Alright, we got it. Alright, country music for 800.
On winning top female vocalist at the 2007 Academy of Country Music Awards, she thanked God, her fans, and American Idol. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Carrie Underwood? Got it. Back up to $20,000 right now. Country music for 1200.
This Dolly Parton song topped CMT's list of the 100 greatest love songs of country music.
I'm not quite sure what it is, so I'm not going to try this
The
one.
correct response is I Will Always
Oh,
Love You.
it was I Will Always Love You. Okay.
Okay.
Country music for 1600.
His first #1 country hit and first top 40 pop hit was 1975's Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Yes, player 3.
Samuel says Willie Nelson,
That's right.
and that is right.
You get to pick again, player 3.
Literature Seuss for
Esther
400.
She looked in dismay. Do you have it in something other than A? Here's what we were looking for. The scarlet letter.
Oh, it was the scarlet letter that we needed. Okay.
Back to you.
Literature Sus for
Lord
800.
said, no, Lenny, no. I won't get you a guppy. You think I've forgotten what you did to that puppy? Here's the correct response. Of mice and men.
Oh, it was of mice and men. Okay.
Three. Pick again.
Literature Sus for 1200. And there's the other daily double. So Samuel found both of them in this round.
Currently in second place.
Alright, this time Samuel is wagering 750.
Double clue. I sat there with Winston. We sat there, we two. But when busted for thought crime, I knew I was through.
Alright, he says 1984, and he's right. That's going to put him up to 3,700. October 1st for 400.
1971. This complex opens near Orlando, Florida.
Alright, I'll try this.
Let's hear it, player one.
What is Walt Disney World? Got it! Alright, let's do October 1st for 800.
1800. Spain cedes this large territory to France.
Alright, what does Samuel say? Louisiana, and he's right.
We return to you, player three.
October 1st for 1200.
1961. This man hits his 61st homer of the season.
I guess I'll give it a try.
Thanks, player one.
Who is Mickey Mantle? No.
Any other takers? Player three.
Samuel says Roger Maris, and that's what we needed.
Please pick again. Player three.
October 1st for 1600.
John Philip Sousa becomes the leader of this military branch's band.
Alright, Katie says the Navy, and that's not it.
Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Let's hear it, player one.
What is the Army?
No.
No.
Anyone else?
So that narrows it down for Samuel.
It's player three.
We are looking for the Marine Corps.
Player three. You pick again.
October 1st for 2000.
1970. 5 million people turn out in Cairo for his funeral. Okay.
Alright, let's see what Samuel says. Anwar Sadat. Nope.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I'm going for it.
Yes, player one.
Who is Gamal Abdel Nasser? Yes! Okay, let's go to War Origins for 2000.
This term for a leading character of a literary work comes from the Greek for first combatant. Player
Katie
two.
says protagonist, and she's right.
We return to you, player two.
My spice for 400.
Ceylon, or tree type of this spice that's good on toast, is buff-colored and mildly sweet. Okay, player one.
What is cinnamon?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, let's do my spice for 800.
The name of this spice, important in Asian incense, can also refer to a small piece of garlic. Yes, player one.
What is clove? Got it. Alright, my spice for
Player
1200.
one. In a sushi bar, you will likely be offered some pickled this so you can cleanse your palate between bites. We're talking about ginger.
Oh, it was ginger. Okay. My spice for 1600.
Brassica yuncia is the brown or Indian type of this spice. Let's hear it.
Kay says mustard,
That is correct.
and she's
On the
right.
plus side again.
And she's back on the plus side.
Player two.
My spice for
Popular
2000.
in spaghetti sauce, wild marjoram is more commonly known by this name. Here's what we wanted. Oregano.
Oh, it was oregano. Okay.
Player two, back to you.
Country
our
music
next
for
selection.
2000.
It's never too early for happy hour in It's 5 o'clock somewhere. A hit for Alan Jackson and him.
I have no clue what it is.
Here's the response we were looking for. Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, it was Jimmy Buffett that we needed. Okay.
Again.
Literature a la Seuss for
No
1600.
Dantes, just Dantes. Got sent off to Deef. But with Danglers, that Danglers, he had a big beef. The correct response is the Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, it's the Count of Monte Cristo.
And
Okay.
the last clue.
Alright, let's head to the last clue.
So on again, from Laputa to Glubdub Grib. I'm giving up something a flubdub grib.
I do not know this one.
Here's the correct response. Gulliver's Travels.
It was Gulliver's Travels. Okay.
Congratulations to all of you.
Alright, now time for Final Jeopardy.
When we come back.
Alright, what is the category?
So much depends on how you do in the Final Jeopardy category, which today is
Organizations.
Please enter your way.
Alright, we do have a runaway game, so but we're definitely going to get ourselves a win here for sure. Alright, I'm going to wager 10,000.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Let's see what it is.
Alright, here's the
In
clue.
2003, Allied Command Europe and Allied Command Atlantic, parts of this organization, merged.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know this. I'm going to go with what is NATO.
What did you put as your response?
Kay said NORAD.
Sorry.
No way.
Response will drop your score by.
She risked everything, so that puts her down to 0.
Let's see your response.
Samuel said who?
And
I don't think so. He only risked 350, so that puts him down to 4,950.
And your response?
I said NATO,
With that,
and I'm right.
you will gain.
I risked 10,000, so just like that, we get the win with a total of $30,800.
Player one.
All right, that was a great game right there.
We'll see you next time.
So I'm gonna win Nick $30,800 for this segment. So I bet he'll be very proud of that amount for what I was able to win him. So anyways, that is going to do it for Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii as part of Nick the Enlightened's birthday special. But we still have some more games to play, and we'll be right back for our next segment right after this, so stay tuned.